Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today I want to make a video on why I'm actually starting to put $200 away in ICP staking lockup, right? And I'm actually going to be doing it for these next 5 years. I'll be adding $200 a month to ICP till 2029. Now, this money is going to be in ICP regardless of the bull run, regardless of the bear market. And you're probably asking yourself, why are you going to lock your tokens up for 5 years? You have to understand, right? We're going to break down. We have the ICP neuron calculator. We have the compound interest calculator. We're really about to get mathematical in today's video. If you enjoy the channel and you enjoy the content, be sure to smash the like button. Yes, you smash the like button. Don't ignore me, please. Now, with that being said, you're probably asking, why are you going to lock up your ICP when you could sell it for profit? Now, you have to understand that I already have a designated amount of ICP I'm holding to take profits with. But I'm to the point where I don't need to accumulate any more coins. So I'm starting to, because I've already planned my footstep for 2025, I am now planning my footsteps for 2029. Because if you don't know, that will probably be the next time we have a run up, if we don't have a recession that's longer than 4 or 5 years. All right. So with that being said, it's to the point where, like, when it comes to ICP, you have to understand that this token won't have its biggest shine in 2025. I don't believe it's going to have its biggest shine and its biggest growth in 2025. I feel like it's going to happen a lot further down the line, especially if the government in USA starts to become more crypto friendly. By 2029, I feel like that's when mass adoption will start to take place, and all the tokens that just had hype with no utility, they die out, they die down. And ICP that has a utility, that has speed and efficiency with its actual computing, it will actually start to be adopted by big institutions and big companies because it's an IT solution. You have to understand that, right? This computer, like, it is very cheap to run. It's very efficient. When you look at the transaction speed, it's probably the fastest, okay? So at the end of the day, the reason I'm actually, before we get into the calculator, the reason I'm doing this is because, as I said, I'm trying to plan ahead long term, because it's so easy to forget how easy it is to build money if you're patient and you work over the long term. I watch a lot of older entrepreneur channels, right, where these guys are in their 40s, 50s, and a lot of them, they will always tell you, like, you can set aside a small amount of money every year for 20 years, and by the time you look at it, it could be $500,000. Now, with crypto, it's different. If you set aside money for 5 years, it might just be over $1 million. But if you can do that with stocks and just investing into stuff like that, imagine what you can do if you just add income into crypto monthly. Now, $200 is not really expensive for me. That's one of the reasons I'm doing it. And let's get into the calculators, right? Because you gotta understand, $200 that's like side income to me, side hustle money to me. So I thought, I'm not really gonna spend it on anything important anyway. I might as well lock it up into ICP. Now, we do have the calculator here, right? Now, over here, you can see that I wanted to show you this because one thing I want ICP neuron calculator to add is a compound interest, right? Where you can add money monthly, yearly, daily, or whatever, right? Now, the stake size is 100. Now, if you don't know, 100 ICP is around $900 to 1,000, right? So let's get on the calculator. That's 909, right? So with 909 invested over 5 years, you will have a total return of 49%, right? So your initial investment will actually, you will have 49 more ICP. That's just with 100 ICP. Imagine if you're actually investing 200 or just anything monthly for the next 5 years. You understand the compound interest on that? If it's doing a 49% increase with only 100 ICP lots, if you're adding constantly to your staking bag, you are making a lovely return in the next 5 years. And you're probably thinking, next 5 years, that's so far away. You have to understand, most of us watching this video, we're in our 20s. If you can't wait 5 years for some extra income that was passive, then at the end of the day, you don't have that long-term mindset and you probably don't belong on this channel. Now, this is the very interesting part I want to get on, right? Now, this is the calculations I actually made on my compound interest calculator. The initial investment was £200, right? And I'm doing it in pounds because I'm in the UK, so I'm going to use pounds for this, right? So £200. And if you don't know, the interest rate that is on the staking for ICP is actually 8.25% annually, right? So I put that in and I put it for 5 years. Now I'm gonna add it £200 monthly, as I said. And when we look at this, it says the future investment value will be 15,000 in 5 years. Total interest £2,893. But you have to understand, that is nowhere near the actual future investment value, because on this calculator I could not add the X's. And I believe in 10 years, in 5 years from now, in the next bull run, ICP will easily be up another 10 to 15 to 20x. So if we just get the calculator right, guys, this is off £200 a month, okay, or $200 I'm gonna put in the title, but 15,000, right? And we just times that initial future investment, we times that by, let's say, a cheeky 12x, okay, a cheeky 12x of $200 a month. You made and accumulated 180,000, and that's not including the money you made in the bull run of X's you made from other coins or you made from ICP, just holding the bag to sell at the tops. That's just including some side money, some change that you put away every month just because. That's why I'm doing it, because it's like I'm starting to think more long term. Like, I believe crypto is going to be here for the long term. I believe crypto is going to be here in the long run. So just because I'm taking profits on a lot of my coins in 2025 at the top, it don't mean I'm going to stop investing after the bull run. It don't mean I'm going to stop dollar cost averaging, especially in coins where I feel like they can survive long term. This could be you have to look at these type of investments like Amazon stock. Like, if you got into Amazon early and you kept using compound interest tactics, you would have a lot of money. See, in crypto, everyone just usually focuses on, okay, if I put $200 in, can I make 20,000 back? But they don't think, if I add 200 a month over a 5-year span or a long-term span, I could make so much money off compound interest, especially if the coin has staking, which ICP does have staking, okay? And that is one of the main core reasons why I'm doing this. If we look at ICP today, it's at a 4 billion market cap, right? 4 billion. I believe truly this coin could be at 150 billion market cap by 2029. Let me say that one more time. I believe it could be a 150 billion market cap by 2029. So how much X's is that from here? Now, we know there is inflation. Let's just put the inflation to the side for a second, divided by 4 billion, right? 4 billion. That's a 37x. So let's just be cheeky and add that future investment value we got on the calculator. Let's just be cheeky and times that by the actual 37x multiplier. Let's just be a bit nosy here, okay, and see how much we could possibly make if everything goes our way, right? That's $500,000. See what I'm talking about, guys? We're talking about $500,000 here. We're talking about $500,000. We're not talking about no small children money. This is big man's money. This is businessman money. Like, $500,000, you are classed as an expert investor. At $500,000, you were an intermediate investor. You're no longer below average. You're not average. If you have $500,000 in a portfolio that was $200 a month for 5 years, bro, that's a great achievement. And I feel like people should test themselves to these more long-term plans. Like, instead of always just check. Now, it's not bad to chase the X's short-term, like in a year from now, but how about you also test your discipline skills and say, you know what, every month I'm putting away $50 into this investment. Every month I'm putting away 150, whatever the number is. Can you test yourself to save and put aside money for 5 years straight? I want to see, but not financial advice, just a video that I'm directing my ideas towards, right? So at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back with more content real soon. With that being said, it was Young Wealth and I'm signing out. Peace.